Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm going to spend the day at Old Tucson, which is an old Western movie set where numerous movies have been filmed over quite a few decades. And they put on several programs each day to demonstrate various things regarding the movie industry and old Western movies that were made here. So come on with me and I'll show you some samples of what they have for the public.
Audie Murphy, the most decorated soldier in World War history. Made 44 movies, 36 westerns. This is Brian Keith, a movie called Scandalous John, sitting on his horse. You remember that movie?
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
And this is Kurt Russell bringing the cattle around the street right here, and they turn the cattle up the street. Then this is Young Guns too. They brought the cattle up the street here and turned the cattle that way. All these scenes shot right here. I just put this book together recently. And this is Gary Busey in a barber shop. This building was built, the back of it, for the movie Rio Bravo, as a barn. The gunfight happened right behind this building. I'll take you back there and show you some pictures. The front part of the building was added on in 1965. And John Wayne, James Caan, right down the street, stopped right where that horse trough sat at a hitching post. They tied up their horses, they walked right in that door. Clint Walker, who played Cheyenne Bodie, rode a horse down the street in the opening scene of a movie called Yuma, 1971. Kurt Russell, in that movie Quest, rode a camel right around this corner, right here where you're standing. When they blew up the warehouse, they actually ruined the shot. They had to rebuild the front of the building and blow it up a second time. In 1965, in the movie El Dorado, John Wayne was riding his horse right up this hill to confront Ed Asner and the bad guys, just about where that fence was at, the old Mexican Plaza. And he told me he didn't want to work for him. He backed that horse down the hill right where he was standing. He did that scene in one take. That horse was called Cochise. 1969, he would return and shoot Rio Lobo. In that movie, John Wayne starred with Jack Elam and Jorge Rivera. This is Mike Henry and Jorge Rivera coming out of this building just before the final hostage exchange took place. He shot and killed Dan Duryea right on the plane standing right there. Dan Duryea fell over dead. And then John Wayne, the movie was played by, when he jumps off. But all those things, Wild Wild West Revisited, and this is James Gardner, New Maverick. If you find this movie, New Maverick, it's a neat movie. They're doing a scene right over here, him and Charles Frank. You'll see a van go down Kinney Road right now. By the way, we shot a movie called Night of the Living. This is the last scene in Tombstone when Kurt Russell and Dana Delaney danced in the snow. They shot that scene on a summer night right there. 92 degrees out.
Then the wonder of the age, the sensation of the nation, why it's even called the greatest revelation of the decade. Yes, folks, when you're down to the dumps, got a case of the mumps, even if your tummy slumps, my medication will relieve that inflammation, cure that irritation, or if you're just in need of a quick... Show him, son. Rejuvenation, my medication will take care. Give him a round of applause. That is all we can do. Now, folks, I'd like to show you something very important before I continue. Listen, you can kind of stand up, turn around, face the courthouse for me. But before I begin, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. Yeah, you can turn back around now, that show's over. I, Sir William, my name, a world-traveled man. I have been all over the world. All over the world. I have researched and studied all kinds of cures. All kinds of cures. I've sat on the great seats of knowledge.
Yeah, he really knows how to sit on it.
Well, I've seen some skeptical audiences in my day, some doubting Thomases, if you will, but you folks, you take the cake. You don't believe a word I'm saying, do you?
No!
That's just fine, because I've come prepared. Prepare with a demonstration in the making, a demonstration that's sure to impress each and every one of you! Three more. There you go, okay. All right, now I've sent my trusted and valid assistant out into the audience to select for us our very next victim.
Volunteer, Wally. Volunteer.
Volunteer, who will be changed before your very eyes. Oh, Cornelius!
Yes, you see this gentleman right here?
Yes, who would dress like that?
Yeah, he's dressed like a teenager, ain't he? Yeah. He paid me $10 whole.
$10 to volunteer!
Yeah, $10 to volunteer this woman last night.
Oh, come on up, miss, here we go. Right this way. It's okay, you can take the bags. We love ladies with baggage. applause as she makes her way up on stage. Look at that, folks. Merely within smelling distance of my miracle elixir, she can already walk and climb stairs like an ambulatory human being. Yeah? Now, miss, I'm going to ask you a series of highly sophisticated medical type examination questions to determine your exact malady or ailment. Do you understand? It's not important that you understand. What is important is that you answer these questions as quickly and as honestly as possible, okay? Okay. All right, quickly and honestly. What is your name?
Amy.
Amy is indeed her name, folks. You got the first question correct. All right, the question at this point get a little more difficult, a little bit harder. I need you to clear your mind. Okay. That was fast. Now tell me, what am I holding right here in my left hand?
A gun.
A cane is in my left hand. A gun is in my right. Sick and ailing, folks. She is sick and ailing. Sick and ailing. Poor Amy. Yeah. She is this close to death. Now do not worry, do not fret. So tell me, are you indeed a good speller?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. I'll give you a simple four-letter word then. Four-letter word everyone is familiar with. That word is silk. Can you spell silk for me?
S-I-L-K.
S-I-L-K. Very, very good. Louder and faster, folks to the right.
S-I-L-K.
Louder and faster, the folks to the left. Loud.
S-I-L-K.
Loud and fast as you can, 3 times.
S-I-L-K. S-I-L-K. S-I-L-K.
Very good. Now quickly, what do cows drink?
Milk. M-I-L-K.
They drink water. Sick and ailing, folks. Sick and ailing. Sick and ailing. Poor Amy. She is very sick, very ailing.
Oh my God.
That's all right. I'm going to give you 3 simple commands. Ready, aim, and then fire. When and only when I say fire, I want you to shoot this tin cup off my barrel. Do you think you can do that?
I don't know.
Do you folks think she can do that? Yeah! See, they're all behind you, like I should be as well.
Don't fire until he says fire.
As I said, ready the gun. Take aim. Fire!
I'm afraid of what's
Fire! Oh my gosh, get up here! Did you try your very best? Folks, she said she could probably do better. Let's all give her a nice big get another second dose of that miracle elixir. Really get some of that down there. Okay, it's not a frat party. All right. Now that you have some of that miracle elixir boiling in your system, tell me, do you perhaps feel a slight, say, tingling sensation? Tingling sensation? Yes. Tell me, do you feel blood rushing where it's never rushed before? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Tell me, do you feel like it's high school all over again?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a sign you've had way too much. In that case, I'm going to send you down here once again with Coney.
Well, hi, Devlin. Hey, welcome to the dance. You gonna show us that strangulation jig?
Lord, Billy, have some respect and shut up.
Devlin, it is customary as a last rite to say anything you like. Words of remorse or admonition to the public. In your own words, if it be so kind. You have been tried and convicted by a jury of your peers and been sentenced to hang by the neck until death. Just get on with it. Sorry.
Looks like I'm out 50 cents.
Dios mío! ¡Ayúdame! ¡Mira, ayúdame! No! I can't!
Breathe, my friend.
Hey, trying to get the high ground, huh? Yeah, just a little, shouldn't go all the way up the street ladder. That's not funny, that's not funny!
Hey, be careful.
I wouldn't do that, we're best friends.
Yeah, I'm getting your sister.
What?
Little friend, say hello to my shotgun.
What?
Oh! Ah! Yeah!
Well, that was my day at Old Tucson. It was kind of fun. I think you'd enjoy it. Good day, folks.